Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410. Elgin time, 11 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Starbucks. In Elgin, a 7-year-old child who weighed just 14 pounds when hospitalized in March 2024 was the victim of years of starvation and abuse. 55-year-old Eulela Vences, the child's live-in caretaker, pleaded guilty to aggravated battery causing great bodily harm and was sentenced to 20 years in prison, serving at least 85%. Prosecutors say Vences and the child's mother, Natalie Cruz Gemchi, severely neglected and tortured the child over 3 years. The child survived but faces lifelong medical and psychological challenges. Cruz Gemchi remains in custody as her case continues. Geneva residents will see the lowest property tax rate since 1980. The city council approved a 3.25% reduction for the 2025 tax levy, lowering the rate from 0.4779 to 0.4575 for a $450,000 home. That means about $27 in savings. Officials say the cut reflects responsible financial management while maintaining city services. A small plane crashed on Wednesday afternoon at DuPage Airport in West Chicago, killing both men on board. The twin-engine Piper PA-30 went down just before 2 p.m. Emergency crews responded immediately, but both were pronounced dead at the scene. The FAA and NTSB are investigating the cause of the crash. President Trump has signed an executive order that could reclassify marijuana as a less dangerous drug under federal law. The move would shift cannabis from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3, expanding medical research and easing taxes on the industry, but not legalizing recreational use nationwide. This Christmas and New Year's holiday period is expected to be the busiest on record, with more than 122 million people traveling nationwide. AAA says air travel is up, with Florida, Southern California, and Hawaii among the top destinations, while more than 109 million drivers are expected on the roads, especially before and just after Christmas. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Hi, it's me, Flo, here to tell you that with the Progressive Home and Auto Bundle, you get 24/7 protection, so you're covered no matter where the day takes you.
Even I added too much water to the pizza dough day?
Yep.
How about getting a call from my daughter to pick her up at the airport because her boyfriend is unreliable day?
Especially that day.
What about finding out that one of my pipes suddenly burst in my basement day?
Progressive has every day covered 24/7 with the Home and Auto Bundle. Also, you have a lot of bad days.
Oh no, that was all the same day.
At least you're covered with Progressive.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
CVS Health supports people in the moments that matter, from picking up a prescription to connecting care. With nearly 5 million daily interactions and serving 185 million consumers and 1.5 million healthcare professionals, CVS Health holds a trusted place in healthcare. By simplifying care and improving health, we're helping people get the care they need. Learn more at cvshealth.com/investorday.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Starbucks. In Elgin, a 7-year-old child who weighed just 14 pounds when hospitalized in March 2024 was the victim of years of starvation and abuse. 55-year-old Eulela Vences, the child's live-in caretaker, pleaded guilty to aggravated battery causing great bodily harm and was sentenced to 20 years in prison, serving at least 85%. Prosecutors say Vences and the child's mother, Natalie Cruz Gemchi, severely neglected and tortured the child over 3 years. The child survived but faces lifelong medical and psychological challenges. Cruz Gemchi remains in custody as her case continues. Geneva residents will see the lowest property tax rate since 1980. The city council approved a 3.25% reduction for the 2025 tax levy, lowering the rate from 0.4779 to 0.4575 for a $450,000 home. That means about $27 in savings. Officials say the cut reflects responsible financial management while maintaining city services. A small plane crashed on Wednesday afternoon at DuPage Airport in West Chicago.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast. Brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 40. A slight chance of rain showers between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 34, temperatures rising to around 36 overnight. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a high near 44. Currently, it is 36 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
A new exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card is your opportunity to go from cardholder to ticket holder for the FIFA World Cup 2026. For a limited time, when you're approved for a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card, you're eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more today at bfa.com/cardfwc26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America N.A. in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. All rights reserved.
Building a house is hard, but have you tried removing one? Flood Brothers takes the mess out of demolition. With fast roll-off dumpster delivery, reliable debris pickup, and a family-owned team that takes service personally. Call 630-261-0400 or visit floodbrothersdisposal.com. Flood Brothers Disposal, proud sponsor of America's First Responders Fest.
There's a price war in the insurance business, and you may be paying too much. Call the Term Lifeline right now and see if you can save 40%. $500,000 plans and up, that's our specialty. Even great smokers' rates. Protect your family today. Call the Term Lifeline right now for a free quote. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM. 866-509-TERM.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Out to Lunch here on WRMN, the voice of the valley and the talk of the town. Hey, happy Monday, everybody. We're broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. Yes, your trusted source for news, talk, and entertainment. This is your host, Matt McNeil, taking you into that lunchtime hour. A very nice lunchtime hour as well. So stay tuned for that. Of course, I am going to be giving a testimonial on a place I went to yesterday for brunch. And I'll share some pictures too. So stay tuned for that here. We'll give you a little insight on that. We've also got lots of other good things to talk about. We have a conversation story of day. We have a little bit on a couple different national days. There's one national day I want to kind of dig into because it's something that honors a particular event that an ancestor of mine was part of. So I'll talk a little bit about that too. Very, very cool. And we'll get hopping into it. Of course, it's the holiday season coming up very soon here, just in a couple days. So you don't want to miss out on those great opportunities to get those gifts. I talked about it during the community hour, last minute gift giving ideas. Our WRMN 10 o'clock hour was a replay of Wise Coffee Chat with Jennifer Sanchez and guest. Hope you enjoyed that. You can tune in. You can watch that video posted onto our YouTube channel under Wise Coffee Chat on the playlist. We do have that playlist available for you to check out. And you can share it as well. Share any playlist that you like with any folks out there who might be interested in watching those videos and checking out our content. You can also find us on our website, WRMN1410.com. You can hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell so you always keep in tune with what is going on. We've got Brendan in the comments section here. Hey, Brendan, it was great to see you here on the morning show. Yes, our very own Brendan, folks, joined in on the morning show. That video will be posted shortly, so stay tuned for that. Very nice. Good to see him and his mom come into the station. And they delivered some lovely gifts here. This is absolutely beautiful. I want to share this here on the air. Look at this. Look at this. And Brendan, I know you're watching too. These are beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. These are so cute and lovely. It says here, and it looks like it's mittens to warm your hands, chocolate to warm your heart, wrapped in wishes for holiday joy from Brendan M. Very nice. And these are beautiful. These are just lovely. I don't even want to take this apart. This is so cute. I love it. So thank you, Brendan. A big shout out to you right now here on the air. I appreciate this a lot. Thank you so much. This is absolutely lovely. I want to start off here by going through the weather and the temperatures here. We have a high of 42 degrees for today, a mixture of clouds and sun early, followed by cloudier skies during the afternoon. It's wind speeds at about 10 to 15 miles per hour or so. We see a low of 36 degrees coming up. That is for tonight. It's going to be mainly cloudy. We're pretty much seeing mainly cloudy skies for the day, but it's not raining. It's not snowing. It's not slick outside, so can't complain too much. Looks like the roads are fairly safe right now. Heading on into Tuesday, tomorrow is a high of 45. Mostly cloudy is in the forecast. We see a wind speed of about 5 to 10 miles per hour throughout the day. It does drop down to a low of 29 degrees. That's coming up for Tuesday. Partly cloudy skies during the evening, followed by cloudier skies overnight. That's going to be Tuesday the 23rd. Wednesday, the 24th, is Christmas Eve. We see cloudy skies early, a few showers developing later in the day. A high of 43 is in that forecast with a low of 37. Now, the chance of rain is predicted to be at about 40% pretty much throughout the majority of the day. Showers are going to continue on in the evening and then cloudy overnight with that low of 37. Heading on into Thursday, it's Christmas Day. We see cloudy skies throughout the day. Here, a high of 42. Once we get into the afternoon and evening, considerable cloudiness with occasional rain showers, a chance of rain predicted at 60% with that low of 39 degrees. For Friday the 26th, we see a high of 48 degrees, mainly cloudy, with a low of 36. That's in the forecast here. That's for Friday night. Mainly cloudy, winds light and variable are predicted. Heading on into Saturday the 27th, as we get into the weekend, considerable amount of cloudiness with a high of 47. It drops down to 32 as our low, mostly cloudy. That's going to be coming up. That's for Saturday night. And a chance of snow is predicted to be here at about 24 to 25%. For Sunday the 28th, a high of 36 is in the forecast. Temperatures start to drop again here with a few clouds from time to time. Gusty winds diminishing in the afternoon, morning high of 36 with temperatures falling near 20. Then eventually getting to our low of 11 degrees, mostly clear skies. That's in the forecast for Sunday night. Winds about 15 to up to 25, 30 miles per hour. So it could get quite windy. And then Monday, we finally do see some beautiful sunshine. We see a high of 21 degrees. That's a week from today. Winds about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Then it does get to a mostly clear sky, but temperatures drop to a low of 14 as our low. That will be for Monday night. That's Monday the 29th. And then I might as well just continue on for the rest of the year here. Tuesday, the 30th, we see sunshine and clouds mixed. A high of 28 with a low of 21. A few clouds from time to time coming up. That's for Tuesday night. Wednesday, the 31st. Happy birthday to my dad, by the way. It's his birthday on the 31st. He was a New Year's Eve baby. It's going to be a high of 38, sunshine and clouds mixed, with a low of 27 degrees. Mostly cloudy is in that forecast. That's going to be coming up for Wednesday night. So, again, some good things coming up here when it comes to the weather and temperatures. Doesn't look like it's going to be too dire or too very snowy outside. So, that's the weather and temperatures that we're seeing here for the rest of this week and also into next week. Let's take a look here. We've got our inspirational stories of the day. We've got some good ones out here. There's a couple that were posted over the weekend, but I'll read the ones that were posted today. There's a couple good ones, and we'll read through both of them here for you today. This one is posted today by Art Thread Nomad. This is the user's name, Art Thread Nomad, posted today on Sunny Skies. And the title is, I'm a nurse. Stop treating your working body like a rental. You are living in someone else's dream right now. I just clocked out of a brutal 13-hour shift. I'm exhausted. I smell like sanitizer and my feet are throbbing. On my way home, I stopped for gas and heard a guy complaining loudly that he had to go to the gym later. He was literally groaning about having to lift weights. And it took everything in me not to scream. 2 hours ago, I held the hand of a woman your age who was just told she will never walk unassisted again. Yesterday, I bathed a patient who would give his entire bank account just to have the strength to stand up and walk to a gym, let alone work out. We get so caught up in the grind that we forget the baseline. Function is a luxury. Being able to feel your legs burn on a run, luxury. Having the lung capacity to sign because you're stressed, a luxury. And having a heart that beats without the machine keeping rhythm, luxury. So if you're doom scrolling right now looking for a sign to get up and do work, this is it. Do it because you can. Do it for the patients in bed for who can't anymore. Don't wait until your body becomes a prison to appreciate the freedom you have right now. Get up and get moving. A nice inspiration to get up and get moving in the day, right? Enjoy the bodies that we have, that we can move as much as we can. And then another inspirational story here is from an anonymous user, A cold Thursday night after work, and he was more worried about me, is what the story title is. So a couple days ago, I was leaving work. It was cold in Philly. It sounds like it's Philadelphia. Cold in Philly, and there was a person laying on the steam grates for warmth. My heart jumped because it hurts to see this reality when I'm casually walking to my car to go back home with all my needs met. So I walked by him, intending to get into my car, but stopped myself and went back to him because I had an extra pair of winter gloves in my bag and wanted to offer to him. I asked if he was awake, and yes, he was. I told him I had some gloves and hoped they fit. He was small in stature, so I guess they would. But he held my fingers and kept gesturing to come closer. My back was to the street. I couldn't hear what he was saying as I bent over because of the street traffic. It's busy on Walnut Street. So I got closer because he wasn't putting on the gloves and he kept gesturing with his other hand. So as I got closer, he said, "Be careful of the cars." This guy was more concerned for me and my safety before even putting the gloves on. My heart broke. I thanked him for being so sweet and worrying about me. The gloves fit, and he'll be in my heart now. I hope I'll see him again, but either way, I'll start carrying thermal socks and hand warmers in my bag from now on. So again, it is the season of giving, folks. Some nice inspirational stories there to continue on your morning. The time is approaching almost 11:17 already here. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN AM 1410. Stay tuned.
Are you suffering with anxiety, depression, PTSD, an eating disorder, or even a substance abuse problem? If it's causing problems at work or with your family, get help now at Insight Mental Health and Wellness. We can help and treat all types of depression and mental issues. We'll help you use your insurance to get away from it all to a beautiful, sunny, and tranquil vacation-like environment so you can recharge yourself. And with the Family Medical Leave Act, you could take the time off you need from work. Plus, with the Affordable Care Act, your treatment could be 100% covered. If you're suffering from any kind of anxiety, depression, PTSD, eating disorder, or even a substance abuse problem, use your insurance and get away from it all. Come to sunny California. Call Insight Mental Health and Wellness now. 800-419-0287. 800-419-0287. 800-419-0287. That's 800-419-0287.
Do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Are you being audited or investigated? Has the IRS sent you a letter demanding payment? You may not owe what they claim. Make this free call to the tax doctor now. Let them negotiate with the IRS on your behalf.
800-234-0316. 800-234-0316. That's 800-234-0316.
Hey Bear fans, want your business heard during every heart-pounding moment of the game? WRMN 1410 is now offering in-game ad spots for Chicago Bears broadcasts. Be part of the action as thousands of die-hard listeners tune in each week. Whether it's a touchdown, a turnover, or a timeout, your message will be right there in the mix. Spots are limited and going fast. Call WRMN 1410 today and score big with in-game advertising that delivers results. WRMN 1410, where Chicago comes to play. Get in the game with the Chicago Bears and WRMN.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough. But if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time-to-talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN AM 1410, broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, of course, here and always being a part of the conversation. We hope that you are enjoying the show. Of course, you can feel free to check us out here live on YouTube, youtube.com/WRMN radio. If you want to hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell. Always keep yourself up to date what's going on here in the Fox River Valley and also on WRMN. And again, thank you, Brendan, for joining us live here in studio earlier today. That video will be posted shortly. I see you're in the comment section there, Brendan. Always a pleasure hearing from you. So thanks, of course, as always. Let's see here. We did go through our inspirational story of the day. I wanted to remind you tomorrow is the third Tuesday of the month, which means we do have our Elgin Chamber Chat. Elgin Chamber Chat is where we have Carol Gieske on. Now, this month, though, tomorrow, it's going to be at 9 o'clock. Carol won't be able to make it in, so it's going to be her colleague, Tony Lusenko, will be in with us here, and he'll be talking with some of the guests. He's the Economic Development Director of the Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce. So that's coming up tomorrow. Elgin Area Chamber. It's not going to be with Carol Gieske. Just for this time, it's going to be with Tony Lusenko. So if you want to find out more information on the Elgin Area Chamber, you can. Tony's a wonderful guy. And he speaks Ukrainian, too. It's even written in the alphabet here. What does it say? Oh, my goodness. I'm trying to read it. Govorit. Ikrainsky I'm trying to pronounce it. Movu? Or in English speaks Ukrainian. Okay. I was trying to read the alphabet as best as I could, but that'll be tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. That is the Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce. Please feel free to check them out. Get to know them better. Discover the unique talents, backgrounds, and interests that make your Elgin Area Chamber team such an integral part of the organization. So that's the Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce on their website, elginchamber.com. It's the Chamber Chat coming up tomorrow. That's tomorrow. And of course, please feel free to check out the Chamber of Commerce for more information on programs and events, searching those local businesses, and also member services too. Let's go through some interesting facts here. Well, it is known, or maybe not known here, that at a 2007 auction, Nicolas Cage spent $276,000 on a Tyrannosaurus Batar skull. What the actor did not know was that the skull had been stolen from the Mongolia's Gobi Desert. When he was contacted by the Department of Homeland Security about the matter in 2014, he quickly agreed to hand the item over so that it could be returned. That's interesting. You buy an item and it turns out it was stolen. Ackwards. Yes, this is a word. Ackwards is an Old English dialect word. Now, what it is it describes a creature lying on its back that can't get up. So you've seen them before. Sometimes the turtles can't get up, or maybe those box elder bugs can't get up. They're They're flailing their arms, That is, there's a real term for that, and that's ackwards. Interesting. In 1777, Frederick the Great issued an official statement urging his subjects to drink beer instead of coffee. I wonder why that is. And of course, we've mentioned this one too. This is one more. Your hair contains traces of gold. How cool is that? You're all golden out there, folks. Very nice. That's cool. The word of the day today, recognized on December 22nd, is a verb called temporize. That is Temporize. Temporize. To temporize is to avoid making a decision or giving a definite answer in order to have more time. Oh my goodness, temporizing on gifts, right? We've been there before on shopping. Oh my goodness, I'm temporizing. I can't decide. Oh, you know what? I need a little bit more time to do some shopping or to get that book report done. Here's an example here. Pressured by voters on both sides of the issue, the congressman temporized. I don't have a definitive answer. I need more time. I need more time, folks, right? So that is the word of the day today, temporize. Recognized today on the Merriam-Webster's Dictionary website. So there you go. Interesting stuff, right? We have some fantastic national days recognized today. It is National Date Nut Bread Day. This is a great way to celebrate the holidays. Maybe I'm inspiring you to make this delicious treat to enjoy during the holiday season coming up in a couple days. Maybe you were thinking, I need to temporize. I need more time to think of what to bake for the holidays, maybe for breakfast. Here's a way to do so. Here's an option. National Date Nut Bread Day. Maybe this is an option for you. You want to give it a try. That is recognized today. Now, this is a day that delivers a baker's delight to celebrate. Incidentally, some sources also suggest that the day is celebrated on September 8th, too. You can't go wrong with having two celebrations, right? Believed to have originated around Iraq, dates have been a staple food of the Middle East and the Indus Valley for thousands of years. They have been cultivated since ancient times, from Mesopotamia to prehistoric Egypt, possibly early as 400 BC. In 1765, the Spaniards introduced dates into Mexico and also California. Dates provide essential nutrients that are excellent source of dietary potassium. In ripe dates, the sugar content is about 80% of the fruit. Remainder of the date consists of protein, fiber, and trace elements of boron, cobalt, copper, fluorine, magnesium, and also selenium and zinc as well. Now, the nuts. Many nuts are good sources of vitamins E and B2. Nuts are also rich in protein, folate, fiber, and essential minerals such as magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, copper, and selenium. Several studies have shown that those who consume nuts on a regular basis are less likely to suffer from coronary heart disease. It was in 1993 that nuts were first linked to protect against CHD, that's the coronary heart disease. Since that time, many clinical trials have found that the consumption of various nuts, such as almonds and walnuts, can lower serum LDL cholesterol concentrations. And when mixing up the batter for quick bread loaves, add a little bit of some dates and nuts to your National Date Nut Day celebration, and it'll be ready to go. So there you go. There you go. It's ready to go. How to observe it? Well, of course, it's best enjoyed fresh from the oven. You can toast it, add a little butter on there. Very good. I always like to do that with my muffins or any baked bread. Add a little butter on there. Delicious, especially when it's nice and hot and the butter melts. You can also bake a few loaves for loved ones. Makes excellent gifts for the holidays. They even have several recipes on their website for you to try out. And yes, even a list. It's even featured. So if you want to, for example, try the 1947 date nut bread, there is a link directly to these websites to check them out. It views all the different things, different reviews from people. So you are all set with this, folks. Everything is there at your fingertips. The World Wide Web is your friend. Coming up next, we'll talk more about some other national days today. We'll go into some of those. And then we also do have a conversation story of the day. How to reduce gift-giving stress with your kids. A child psychologist's tips for making magic and avoiding tears. A newest article recently posted on theconversation.com by Angela J. Narayan, who is a professor at the University of Denver. We'll talk a little bit about that article, a little bit about how to reduce that gift-giving stress with your kids, especially during the holiday season. We've got more interesting things as well. I'll give a testimonial on a place I went to over the weekend, a Fox Valley local business. Stay tuned for more here on Out to Lunch. WRMN will be back with more in just a bit.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Hot Hands. Geneva residents will see the lowest property tax rate since 1980. The City Council approved a 3.25% reduction for the 2025 tax levy, lowering the rate from 0.4779 to 0.4575 for a $450,000 home. That means about $27 in savings. Officials say the cut reflects responsible financial management while maintaining city services. A small plane crashed on Wednesday afternoon at DuPage Airport in West Chicago, killing both men on board. The twin-engine Piper PA-30 went down just before 2 p.m. Emergency crews responded immediately, but both were pronounced dead at the scene. The FAA and NTSB are investigating the cause of the crash. President Trump has signed an executive order that could reclassify marijuana as a less dangerous drug under federal law. The move would shift cannabis from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3, expanding medical research and easing taxes on the industry, but not legalizing recreational use nationwide. This Christmas and New Year's holiday period is expected to be the busiest on record, with more than 122 million people traveling nationwide. AAA says air travel is up, with Florida, Southern California, and Hawaii among the top destinations, while more than 109 million drivers are expected on the roads, especially before and just after Christmas. In Elgin, a 7-year-old child who weighed just 14 pounds when hospitalized in March 2024 was the victim of years of starvation and abuse. 55-year-old Eulela Vences, the child's live-in caretaker, pleaded guilty to aggravated battery causing great bodily harm and was sentenced to 20 years in prison, serving at least 85%. Prosecutors say Vences and the child's mother, Natalie Cruz-Gemchi, severely neglected and tortured the child over 3 years. The child survived but faces lifelong medical and psychological challenges. Cruz-Gemchi remains in custody as her case continues. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
So you need last-minute gifts. No judgment. Get an extra 25% off during Kohl's Friends and Family Sale and find great gifts under $20. Like something cozy, something thoughtful, something that says you planned this all along. Yep, you're just one quick trip away from checking off the last gifts on your list. Save now at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles. Offer ends December 24th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Protect your home and auto with a bundle from Progressive so you can stop worrying about them and invent new things to worry about, like snakes in your bedroom. Sure, that sounds incredibly irrational, but now that we've mentioned it, you are a little worried. The odds of one snake, let alone snakes plural, are so slim. But you might want to check. Oh, you're not near your bedroom. Guess you'll just have to sit there and worry about it. So let Progressive protect your home and auto, because you've got enough to worry about. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Are you dreaming of a getaway? Want to leave the stress of daily life behind? Whether it's a relaxing cruise or an adventurous land escape, planning the perfect vacation doesn't have to be a hassle. At Cruises International, they specialize in vacation destinations, land and sea, making your dreams come true. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, Cruises International isn't just about booking travel. They're your personal concierge, trusted travel advisor, and advocate. Your preferences are unique, and they'll take the time to understand exactly what you're looking for. From personalized service to their global network of specialists, they ensure that your vacation is tailor-made just for you. It's time to plan the vacation of a lifetime. Call 800-255-7447. That's 800-255-7447 today and speak to a cruise and vacation expert. Cruises International. It's time to set sail to your dream destination.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 40. A slight chance of rain showers between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 34, temperatures rising to around 36 overnight. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a high near 44. Currently, it is 39 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN, the voice of the Valley, and the Talk of the Town. We hope that you are enjoying the morning so far here. We've got some other good days to recognize, celebrate, and enjoy today. So we hope you are listening in and enjoying this Monday morning as we eventually kick it off into the afternoon. Now, let's see what we've got here today. We've got some other good national days that are recognized and celebrated. We talked about Date Nut Bread Day today. Another one that we want to mention here is that it is Forefathers Day today. Now, Forefathers is recognized in the United States on this day. Every year, the anniversary of the first pilgrims landing on the shores of North America is observed on Forefathers Day on December 22nd, unless it occurs on a Sunday, in which case Forefathers Day is celebrated on December 23rd. Although the forefathers landed in America on December 21st, the anniversary was accidentally marked as the 22nd when the Gregorian calendar was adopted. It was definitely worth celebrating the journey of the first pilgrims who sailed across the ocean in search for a better life and ultimately launched one of the superpower countries of the world that we live in here. Sailing into the unknown with the hopes of a new world, the Pilgrim forefathers boarded the Mayflower and Seedwell to journey to the U.S., and due to issues of leakage, the passengers in the Seedwell were squeezed into the Mayflower. Risky as it was, the Mayflower shored at Plymouth Rock on December 21st, 1620. That's 1620, folks. And thus, America was discovered. Now, the reason why I mention this today is because my mom descends from some Mayflower folks out there, including Elizabeth Tilley Howland. Now, if you look up Elizabeth Tilley Howland, there's quite a few informations about her, including also a painting, too. Her husband also has one as well. But my mom descends from her, Elizabeth Tilley Howland, and there's even a great statue of her. That is so cool to see that. There's even a statue, I think it is. Oh, no. It's not actually her. It's just it's a representation of a pilgrim statue. And it says statue. It's about the age Elizabeth Tilley was when she arrived at Plymouth, Massachusetts. But very cool nonetheless, of course. Awesome to check that out. It's so cool that my mom did descend from her. That is so cool. And yeah, so her name is Elizabeth Tilley Howland. And then her husband is John Howland, who I also descend from, of course. So that's pretty cool to see that. Very nice. That's on my mom's side. Through the Stanton side. And the Stantons, my mom's related to Elizabeth Cady Stanton, who is a women's rights activist. So cool to see that in the family. It's cool, all the family history stuff. I would recommend use those genealogical websites to see if maybe you descend from someone on the Mayflower. How cool would that be? That is really cool. You might. You never know. You never know, right? If you happen to or not. But that's pretty cool to see. So again, that is a day recognized today. It's Forefathers Day. If you want to read a little bit on the history of that, you can find it. It's posted on nationaltoday.com. Again, that's nationaltoday.com for more information. So feel free to check it out. We do have a caller on hold. Let's take it to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. Welcome to the show.
Hey, man. How you doing? It's Dave T.
Hey, David. Long time no see.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I got a little breaking story going on right now. I'm still investigating it. Why? But if anybody is trying to get through downtown Elgin, you might want to try to, either way, west side or east side. The train is stopped on the tracks. They have Kimball Street closed down, Chicago Street closed down, Highland closed down. I'm coming down to National. They got Hanover Park emergency service with the SWAT, the lights going, blocking the roads. The train is stopped on the tracks. I'm by the Grand Victoria Casino right now, heading that way. I don't know if we have a train malfunction or we have an accident.
It's a mechanical issue. So, oh yes, I did announce this during the community hour when they posted it. They recently updated it. Elgin Police Department posted it, and so I announced it right away on the community hour. So, it does sound like they're still stuck there, huh?
Yeah, and everything's shut down. So I guess the only way you're going to get east or west side is either I-90. Pay the toll, or you got to go to Route 20. Yeah, National Street is shut down too. So yeah, everything is. Yeah, so we're gridlocked trying to go from the east side to the west side. So alternate routes, people. I would go Route 20 or I-90.
Yep, and that's what it's saying here too. The Elgin Police Department posted it's the only available crossings at the time to get across town. Yeah.
You're right. So I'm kind of like with everybody else going that way.
Yeah. Well, David, I appreciate you calling in and letting us know, of course. I have let people know already. I appreciate that.
All righty. Sounds good. Thanks.
All right. Thanks again. Bye-bye. Yeah, so I did mention it during the community hour. We'll mention it again. David, I appreciate you mentioning it as well. The railroad crossings. So all 4 railroad crossings in the area, again, they're currently blocked by a stopped freight train. It's still going on right now. Route 20 and I-90 are the only available crossings at this time to get across town. And again, this is due to a mechanical issue with the train. So please, folks, plan alternate routes and expect delays. I know that it can be troublesome time. I know it can be very frustrating. You want to just lay the horn down, but please make sure, of course, that you're safe out there. Don't get too upset. Try not to get any road rage. That's not good. Plan alternate routes and expect those delays. So if you are planning on traveling today, maybe plan on traveling a little earlier. If you're trying to get into the city or trying to get across town here, maybe you have an appointment at 1:00. Maybe try leaving now if you can. If just better to be, and you get there early, better to be there earlier than late. So again, just please plan alternate routes and expect delays, and they will provide updates as soon as they become available. And we'll keep you up to date too on that. But again, as of right now, it's just kind of go. Although I'm hearing the train. I'm hearing the train horn. I'm hearing it right now. So I'm wondering if it is moving. I wonder if they're getting it moving now. Because now the train horn's going right now, and they wouldn't. I don't know if they would have it going unless it was moving. It sounds like right now the train's moving. If I'm correct about that, please feel free to let me know. But it does sound like it's moving right now because that train horn's going off. Unless they're just pulling it now. I don't know. I'm telling you this in real time right now, folks. So, but again, feel free to call in if you have any information on this. If you're out there right now and it looks like it's now moving because I'm hearing that train, please feel free to let us know. So we did talk about Father's Day. That's recognized today on the National Day calendar. It's also National Cookie Exchange Day today. So if you want to exchange some of your delicious cookies, there's a way to do it, of course. Cookie Exchange Day. It's also Mathematics Day. Now, of course, many of you might hear this and groan. Ugh, mathematics, really? Come on. But it is recognized today. Yes, Mathematics Day. Some other days that are also recognized as well. It's National Short Person Day today. Hello, I'm waving my hand right here, Mr. Shorty. I'm not that short. I mean, I'm 5'5.5", 5'6", depending on the boots I'm wearing and the shoes. But I'm a little shorter. I think the average height is 5'9" for men. I'm a little bit shorter, but that's okay. You can thank my little stocky Russian ancestors for that. My great-grandfather apparently was a very short man, and he was a lumberjack. So very muscular built, very heroic physique, as I was told. So I guess that's something to be. That it's like, oh, all right, I got what I got, right? You got to live with it, right? I'm not 6 feet tall, but it is what it is, right? We gotta love ourselves. That's important. Couple other days that are recognized as well are posted on this website, nationaltoday.com. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll go through our conversation story of the day today. Now, the conversation story is to talk to us a little bit about how to reduce gift-giving stress with your kids. Stay tuned for that here on Out to Lunch, WRMN AM 1410. We'll be back with more in just a little bit.
Touchless Car Wash. They know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has 2 convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
I'll trust water bottles and a flashlight to save the day, but I'll be proved wrong.
With a tornado approaching, I'll realize that I lack a wheelchair-accessible shelter.
When the floodwaters rise, I'll be up in the attic with 20 cans of beans. It's a recipe for disaster.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Looking to set sail on your dream vacation? Cruises International has you covered. Specializing in land and sea getaways, they're here to make your vacation unforgettable. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, they offer personalized service with a global network of specialists to ensure your trip is tailor-made just for you. Call today at 800-255-7447 to speak with a cruise and vacation expert. And don't miss Travel Tuesdays on WRMN AM 1410 every first Tuesday of the month from 11 to 12 p.m. on Out to Lunch. That's Cruises International. Your vacation, your way.
Kick off your weekend with a little flair. It's Dino's Night Out, every Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM. Dino brings you the best of the Fox Valley's entertainment scene. Live music, local artists, street festivals, great eats, and the personalities behind them. If it's happening, Dino's talking about it. And bringing the spotlight is none other than the legendary Arcada Theater, located at 105 East Main Street in St. Charles. Catch dinner, drinks, and a show, all under one historic roof. So whether you're making plans or just love to know what's hot, make it a date with Dino's Night Out, Fridays, 2 to 4 p.m. on WRMN 1410 AM, or stream it live at WRMN1410.com. Dino's Night Out, powered by the Arcada Theater, where Fox Valley comes to play.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN, the voice of the valley and the talk of the town. We see some people walking in the downtown area here. Now the traffic is starting to look a little bit heavier here, so that's what we're noticing again. And thank you, David Teese, for texting me. I know I said, "Oh, it sounds like the train's moving because of the train horn," but it's not. The train's not moving yet. So. Excuse me, like I've been saying here, we'll keep you up to date and in the loop with what's happening there. I know that we'll get some updates shortly, so just stay tuned for that. I know that there's that traffic alert notification, but you can find it on the Elgin Police Department's Facebook page. That's Elgin Police Department on Facebook. So let's go through the holidays, right? The holidays are coming up. It's just a couple days away. Maybe you want to do some last minute gift giving, but maybe you think to yourself, oh my goodness, it is going to be stressful, right? Maybe you're already experiencing the stressful times. Now, this author here, Angela J. Narayan, who is an associate professor, clinical child psychology, PhD program at the University of Denver, writes to us in a recent article, How to Reduce Gift-Giving Stress with Your Kids, a child psychologist's tips for making magic and avoiding tears. And tis the season for gift buying stress for many of us out there. So let's read in this article what she says. She writes, quote, as a child, I loved being the center of attention. So it was a problem when my baby brother was born the day before my birthday. For years, I would beg my parents for a birthday gift, one day early. My laid-back brother remembers thinking, I don't care about presents, just give her mine. As an associate professor and child psychologist at the University of Denver who studies child development and parenting, I've come to learn about these types of challenges associated with gift giving. The holiday, while a magical time, can also be stressful. Society places an expectation on parents to buy gifts, regardless of their financial circumstances. And children themselves often feel a variety of complex emotions. How children react to getting presents is partially linked to temperament, which is the variety of ways that children experience, perceive, and interact with the word. Temperament is the precursor to personality. Some people are introverts, while others are extroverts. Temperament is partially heritable. That means an introverted parent who feels social pressure to buy many gifts for their shy and easily overwhelmed child may be inadvertently causing stress. Faced with this holiday conundrum, I often ask questions like, is there a magic number of gifts to give my kids? Or what gifts will hold my child's attention the longest? While there isn't an easy answer to either of those questions, these tips and tricks can help parents be more thoughtful and intentional about gift giving, especially for children who are young. So the first one in here is the age rule that she writes. Young children cannot focus on a lot of things at once. A good rule of thumb is that a one-year-old can focus only on one thing at a time. A 2-year-old can maybe focus on 2 things at most. A 3-year-old maybe 3 things, and so on. Stop at 5. Very few children actually need more than 5 gifts, so feel free to go lower. The attention rule is the second one. I have often searched for the magical gift that will keep my children occupied for hours, and so far I haven't found it. What I have found is that my children, ages 5 and 7, get excited about the things that I get excited about. So I try to buy things that I think are fun. Ask yourself what you would like to play with if you were going to be a child again. I bet your children would be eager to join you in those things. Then there's the games rule. Card and board games are great gifts, often inexpensive, and fun for many ages, excepting babies, of course, and capable of holding attention for a long time. Plus, they usually don't take up as much storage space. I love giving my kids games that are not only fun, but also teach them helpful skills. Collaborative games for preschoolers and early school-age children like the fairy game and Outfoxed teach problem solving, teamwork, and early reasoning skills. Games for elementary-age children such as Sorry and Battleship teach kids how to manage difficult situations, like not always being in the lead, being a good sport, even if you're behind, and losing gracefully. Timeless card games like Uno and Memory, and newer ones like Sleeping Queens and Exploding Kittens, are great for using working memory, thinking flexibly, persisting, and strategizing. Most importantly, playing games together supports positive family time, which is an excellent antidote to stress, bad moods, or boredom. Then there's the pressure rule. Imagine the holiday experience through the eyes of each of your children. Some children relish receiving gifts, like I did, that this writer writes. And also me too. I relish in it. I always loved receiving gifts as a kid. Others, however, may feel self-conscious, overwhelmed by the sensory overload, all the textures, commotion, and bright colors, not to mention people staring at them. The elements of surprise combined with the unspoken social pressure to be gracious and well-regulated are challenging for any young child. We expect small children to contain their excitement, delay gratification, and react positively to surprise, and then come up with a polite response. There are all complex requests, rarely direct or explicitly taught. It's no wonder that many children show negative emotions, have tantrums, or even just say, "I'm tired," during the holiday celebrations. That's why beyond the precise nature of the perfect gift, we shouldn't lose sight of what we should be doing. And that is investing in togetherness and helping kids learn skills like being patient and taking turns, strengthening memory capacities, planning ahead, not giving up, and that being a team player will pay off later. These skills pave the way for longer sustained attention, focus and concentration, as well as confidence. This person's 7-year-old became a skillful chess player because we have taught him the rules and strategies that help him practice. Maybe this is the real magical gift, not the purchase itself, but the decision to invest in time with your child early. So that was the recent article written here by Angelica. I have to make comment too. I think it's good to teach these kids these specific, have them play games like board games and things like this at a young age. I remember when I was a kid, of course, I lived in the age of when technology was really starting to boom. But I still remember, of course, when I was a kid, getting those board games. I remember getting Chutes and Ladders and Candyland. And I even had a Disney Haunted Mansion Mickey character game that I loved playing too. So I remember getting those board games. I remember getting those crossword puzzles. I remember getting the Rubik's Cubes. I got a Rubik's Cube from my grandpa. I remember getting that too. So, and I also remember too, when I was a kid, because I'm a twin, there were times that we did have to share. And at a very, very young age, my parents did teach us to help to share with each other as twins. Now, it might have already been kind of encoded in my DNA. I don't know. Maybe we just got lucky because we were already twins, and twins share a lot of things, including DNA, that sharing was never really a big problem with Ryan and I, with me and my brother. But it was definitely taught at a young age to share. And we had set times for specific toys. So if my brother Ryan was playing with something that he got for Christmas and it's something different from me, because our parents usually never really got us the same toys necessarily. It was always different because we had our own different personalities. But we also liked the toys that we got. And so we wanted to play with, I wanted to play with his toys and he wanted to play with mine. So my parents would have a set time when I was very, very little, and then they'd say trade, and then we'd all trade. I'd trade toys, I'd trade with Ryan, and he would trade with me. And then we'd have that set time, and then we'd trade again. So some little memory of mine that I do remember growing up as a kid when it came to those Christmas presents was that we all could share with each other, right? So even if Ryan got that specific toy that maybe I wanted or vice versa, I knew that we would be able to share with it because we were taught to share. And of course, learning those skills was a great way to kind of help to get me into the mathematics side of things, doing those crossword puzzles and things like that, because I always loved math. Math was one of my favorite subjects in school growing up most of my childhood, which is not most people's favorite subject. So just some interesting things to put out there. So there's a little tip there, how to reduce gift-giving stress with your kids. If you want to read more on this article, it's available on theconversation.com. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN.
I am a non-attorney spokesperson representing a team of lawyers who help people that have been injured or wronged. If you've been involved in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or injured at work, you have rights, and you may be entitled to money for your suffering. Don't accept an offer you get from an insurance company until you talk to a lawyer. And we represent some of the best personal injury lawyers you can find. Tough lawyers that will fight to win your case. And they're so good they stake their reputation on it by only getting paid if you win. So if you've been in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or hurt on the job, find out today for free what kind of compensation you may be entitled to. Call the legal helpline right now.
800-257-3148. 800-257-3148. 800-257-3148. That's 800-257-3148.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 12 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Progressive. A small plane crashed on Wednesday afternoon at DuPage Airport in West Chicago, killing both men on board. The twin-engine Piper PA-30 went down just before 2 p.m. Emergency crews responded immediately, but both were pronounced dead at the scene. The FAA and NTSB are investigating the cause of the crash. President Trump has signed an executive order that could reclassify marijuana as a less dangerous drug under federal law. The move would shift cannabis from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3, expanding medical research and easing taxes on the industry, but not legalizing recreational use nationwide. This Christmas and New Year's holiday period is expected to be the busiest on record, with more than 122 million people traveling nationwide. AAA says air travel is up, with Florida, Southern California, and Hawaii among the top destinations, while more than 109 million drivers are expected on the roads, especially before and just after Christmas. In Elgin, a 7-year-old child who weighed just 14 pounds when hospitalized in March 2024 was the victim of years of starvation and abuse. 55-year-old Eulela Vences, the child's live-in caretaker, pleaded guilty to aggravated battery causing great bodily harm and was sentenced to 20 years in prison, serving at least 85%. Prosecutors say Vences and the child's mother, Natalie Cruz Gemchi, severely neglected and tortured the child over 3 years. The child survived but faces lifelong medical and psychological challenges. Cruz Gemchi remains in custody as her case continues. Geneva residents will see the lowest property tax rate since 1980. The city council approved a 3.25% reduction for the 2025 tax levy, lowering the rate from 0.4779 to 0.4575 for a $450,000 home. That means about $27 in savings. Officials say the cut reflects responsible financial management while maintaining city services. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly, B21.
A new exclusive offer with an eligible Bank of America Visa credit card is your opportunity to go from cardholder to ticket holder for the FIFA World Cup 2026. For a limited time, when you're approved for a new customized cash rewards or unlimited cash rewards Visa credit card, you're eligible for a chance to purchase FIFA World Cup 2026 tickets. Learn more today at bfa.com/cardfwc26. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America, proud to be the official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America N.A. in partnership with Visa. Terms apply. All rights reserved.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Tomorrow night at Soldier Field, the huge matchup between the Bears and the Packers with the NFC North lead on the line. Chicago's the current leader, 10-4-0 on the season. Green Bay 9-4-1. The teams met 2 weeks ago in Green Bay, with the Packers taking a 28-21 win. Chicago's going to be without Rome Odunze and Luther Burden tomorrow. Odunze out with a foot injury. Burden has an ankle injury. The Bears are hoping to have Cole Kmet, DeAndre Swift, and Tremaine Edmonds in the lineup. For Green Bay, running back Josh Jacobs is questionable. He hasn't practiced all week. Christian Watson was limited at Thursday's practice. So was wide receiver Dontavian Wicks. College football tomorrow, FCS semifinals. Illinois State battles Villanova in Philadelphia. NBA tonight, the Bulls take on the Cavaliers in Cleveland. It's the second half of a home-and-home. Chicago beat the Cavs 127-111 on Wednesday. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
you need last-minute gifts. No judgment. Get in.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 40. A slight chance of rain showers between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 34, temperatures rising to around 36 overnight. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a high near 44. Currently, it is 39 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Find what you love, love what you find. A total wine and more. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly. Welcome to WRMN, your trusted voice in the Fox River Valley for over 75 years. We bring you fact-based news, good faith discussions, and entertainment that brings people together. From national headlines to local stories, WRMN is your home for thoughtful dialogue and community engagement. No matter the time of day, where you're listening from, or who you are always welcome here. Thanks for making us a part of your day. This is the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
WRMN's Fantasy Football Blitz, live Saturday mornings from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Live on YouTube/WRMN. Get the hard-hitting facts and statistics to help ignite your team into the fantasy playoffs. Don't set your roster until you've listened to the experts on WRMN's Fantasy Football Blitz.
And welcome, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN, the voice of the Valley and the talk of the town, broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. As always, thank you, everyone, for tuning in today and being a part of the conversation with us. You can tune in on that AM 1410 dial, WRMN. You can also find us on our website. That's WRMN1410.com. You can also hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so that you can always keep yourself up to date and in the loop with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and what's going on here on WRMN AM 1410. We've got our weather and temperatures for the day today. Wanted to continue on to tell you a little bit about that. So for the Elgin weather, we're seeing here, again, a high of about 42 degrees. It's going to be a low of about 36 coming up for tonight. So that's going to be not super cold. I think maybe it will feel a little bit colder, but it's not going to be super cold outside. Heading on into tomorrow for Tuesday, we do see a high of 45 degrees in that forecast, mainly cloudy outside. We see it dropping down to a low of 29 degrees, partly cloudy during the evening, followed by cloudier skies overnight. That's wind speeds of about 5 to 10 miles per hour. That's coming up for Tuesday night. Wednesday rolls around here. We do see a high of about 43 degrees. It is predicted to be cloudy skies early with about a 40% chance of rain in that forecast. Coming up for Wednesday night, a low of 37 degrees is in that forecast. Showers are going to be earlier in the evening and then cloudy overnight. Once we get into Thursday, the 25th, we see cloudy skies and a high of 42 degrees. It does drop down to 39 as our low. Considerable amount of cloudiness with occasional rain showers are in that forecast. Chance of rain predicted to be at about 60%. Heading on into Friday, the 26th, as we get closer to the weekend, we see here mainly cloudy skies and a high of 48 with a low of 36 degrees in that forecast. Mainly cloudy is in the prediction there. That's for Friday night. Heading on into Saturday, we see a high of 47, considerable amount of cloudiness with a low of about 32 degrees on that forecast. Mostly cloudy is predicted. It's that first quarter moon in the in space. It's the first quarter moon in the atmosphere, in space, in the universe. Sunday the 28th, we see a high of 36, a few clouds from time to time. Gusty winds are predicted diminishing in the afternoon, about 20 to 30 miles per hour, and it's going to be a low of 11 degrees coming up. That's for Sunday night. Mainly clear skies are in the forecast. And then for Monday the 29th, we see a high of 21, sunshine along with some cloudy intervals. We see a low of 14 degrees coming through, mainly clear skies. That's going to be for Monday night. So that's the 29th. So that's what we're seeing for the weather and temperatures pretty much for the rest of this week and also into next week. You can always stay tuned and up to date for more information. Find it on their website. That's weather.com for more information. So let's start off here. I have a testimonial to give you folks out there. Where did I go to on Sunday? Sunday, I went out to brunch. It was a lovely time at Southern Bells. Southern Bells is a relaxed eatery. They feature classic American eats, plus coffee, juice, beer, and wine. They also do offer gift cards there too. So if you're looking for some Christmas and holiday gifts, they do offer gift cards that you can buy from them. If you've never been to Southern Bells before, I recommend it. The one that I went to was located in Carpentersville. Now, they do have a Barrington location. I've never been to the Barrington location before. I've only been to the Carpentersville one. But they're located at 152 Southwestern Avenue in Carpentersville. So if you want to check out their website for more information, it's southernbellspancakes.com. They also do offer lunch options there as well. I had a great time with our lovely friend and, of course, Free Speech Friday panel member, Cecilia Brooks. I went out with her. It was very nice. I had my brother with me and my boyfriend. It was a good time. We had some good food, and we enjoyed ourselves. So that was very nice to see you, Cece. Always great to see you. Always have so many great conversations, and it's just some beautiful insights out there, too. So very cool. And I had a great time. It was very nice. What did I eat? Well, I had the farmer's skillet. The farmer's skillet is very good to have. If you've never had it before, it's pretty good at Southern Bells. The farmer's skillet. So it includes, you can get like bacon, you can get ham, sausage in there, cheese. There's also green peppers, onions. I usually take the green peppers out though, because I'm not a huge fan of those green peppers, but that's okay. If you want to check out their menu online, it's southernbellspancakes.com. They also do have a coffee bar there too, which is really good. So if you want to mix and match your different coffees, maybe try something a little different, they've got that there. So I had, of course, an iced coffee with vanilla in there. You can do lattes, you can do cappuccinos. They also do offer Bloody Marys there too. They offer a whole list of different alcoholic beverages that you can have. So it's a good place to check out. They offer crepes, waffles, pancakes, French toast, all the delicious options. They also do offer their donuts. You can try their skillets, which I had, which is very good, avocado toast. And then if you want to try out their lunch section, you can. So if you go to their menu, they have their different locations here, Yorkville, Plainfield, Barrington, and Carpentersville. I always like to go to the Carpentersville location. But they've got the whole menu there if you want to check it out for yourself. They've got Benedict's, omelets, signature skillets. Again, I had the farmer skillet, so it's sausage, ham, green peppers. I took the green peppers out. I requested to not have green peppers, and you can always do that too. If you don't want a specific item in there, you can request to take it out. But onions, mozzarella, and cheddar cheese chopped with sausage gravy. Very, very delicious. It is very good. And the sausage gravy is always delicious to have on the side. I actually ended up just eating the sausage gravy like it was soup. It was very good. If you want to go out to the lunchtime, it is the lunch segment after all, but you can also order breakfast there too during this time. They have their half and half choice of a half sandwich or a soup. Country platter, they've got their Roscoe's catfish, jambalaya, spicy stew, jambalaya. They've got between the bread, so they've got their different clubs and melts. You can try their burgers. They have wraps, gluten-free options, healthy options, vegan options as well too. They have their salads, house specialties, so a whole list of deliciousness that you can enjoy. So just a little testimonial there. Wanted to recognize a local business in the Fox River Valley area. That's Southern Bell's Pancake House. Pancake House and Restaurant. Very good place to go to. Always nice and clean and great service as well. So I definitely enjoyed it. It was a good time. So if you want to check it out for more information, again, you can find them on their website. There's also TripAdvisor, Yelp reviews as well. You can find them on Facebook. Give them a like and a follow. And check out their location. Again, that's 152 Southwestern Avenue, located in Carpentersville. So there you go. Just wanted to throw that out there, give you a little inside scoop on that. It's a good place to go to. I like going there a lot. Taking a look at the time, it's coming up to 15 past the hour. What we'll do is we'll take another quick time out. When we come back, we'll continue on talking more on what's happening locally in the Fox River Valley area. Lots of businesses are here, folks, and you don't want to miss out on these opportunities to get in touch with them. Different holiday events coming up this week, last-minute gift ideas, and so much more. So we'll definitely talk a lot about that. It is also coming up to Geneva Restaurant Week coming up in January. I talked about that last year, too. So there's a lot of good things that are out there, events that you can do even into the start of the new year. So we'll talk a lot about those different Chamber of Commerce websites and businesses and a whole lot more too. So stay tuned for that. Holidays are still going strong. We'll talk more about what's happening locally in the Fox River Valley area, some great deals that you can get, giveaways, different things that are happening. So stay tuned for that and more here on Out to Lunch, WRMN. We'll be back after these messages.
Systems run everything. Government, economy, media, justice. They shape your choices, your opportunities, your future. But do they work for you or against you? On Apolitical Talk Show, we break them down, not to destroy, but to understand. Because if you don't see how the system works, you won't see when it's being manipulated or who's benefiting from it. Power belongs to those who know the rules, challenge the loopholes, and demand accountability. That starts with knowledge. That starts here. Join us weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. as we uncover what's really happening behind the headlines, so you can decide for yourself what's fair, what's broken, and what needs to change. Apolitical Talk Show, breaking down the systems to build them up together. Right here, weekdays 4 to 6 on WRMN, the talk of the town.
It all comes down to this, folks.
Yep, the entire season is on the line. But my throat has officially thrown in the towel.
Sounds like you need Vicks VapoCool drops. They're max strength and vaporize sore throat pain.
Whoa! These VapoCool drops hit fast.
Speaking of fast, did you just see that play?
Yeah, he vaporized that ball.
That pun should have come with a penalty.
Vaporize sore throat pain with Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed.
Listen this Sunday afternoon to Handle on the Law.
I know we're at an at-will date, but for making a comment, like, hey, your hair looks good. And then I got a call from HR saying, hey, you know what? You're under investigation. Do I have any recourse?
Were you fired?
No, not yet.
The problem, Eddie, is they can fire you for any reason they want. They literally can wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I'm a little bored this morning. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to fire Eddie for no reason. Yep, he can do that. Yeah, that's California. Yep, welcome.
It's Handle on the Law this Sunday afternoon from 4 to 7 right here on WRMN.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
We are AFGE, the American Federation of Government Employees. We represent 700,000 federal and D.C. government workers who are the vital threads of the fabric of American life. We support our nation's military. We take care of our nation's veterans. We protect our nation's borders. We respond to our nation's crises and natural disasters. We provide services to our nation's seniors. The American Federation of Government Employees. We work for America.
Welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN, the voice of the Valley and the talk of the town, broadcasting live here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. Thank you, everyone, of course, for tuning in today. We hope you're enjoying this afternoon time. It is the afternoon. It's no longer the morning, and we're coming up to our Tradio segment in just a little bit. If you're interested in buying, selling, trading, and or announcing to the Fox River Valley area, soon will be the time to call in at 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. If it's something that's got to go, post it on Tradio. That'll be coming up very shortly. Wanted to go through some things that are coming up here. We wanted to tell you a little bit about them. Recently posted here by ExploreElginArea.com. Off for this holiday week and looking for something to do? Well, get out and follow these activities in the Elgin area. They've got something for you, they say here. Rain or shine. And even more events are going on this week. You can check it out, exploreelginarea.com/events. Always good to check out their website there and see what are the happenings in the Fox River Valley. What are the 411s? So here are some events listed here by Explore Elgin Area that you can attend. Coming up today through till the 26th, it's the Christmas Light Show at Gobert's Farm in Pingree Grove. You still have time to attend that beautiful light show. You can check them out in Pingree Grove. And of course, it's going to be a nice show if you've never done it before. It's a great opportunity. Fun for the whole family, the kids. Maybe you can be inspired for next year. Maybe you go to the show and you're like, you know what? I want to start putting up a light show in my yard. I'm going to invest some time, energy, and money into next year to get that. So for my house. So maybe you go to the show and you become inspired. Great way to do that. Also, the 22nd through the 23rd, today and tomorrow, Santa's Village Magical Christmas Drive-Thru is still continuing on. So only for a little bit longer, you can go to santasvillagedundee.com to get those tickets. Tomorrow is holiday movies and trivia at Pub 72. Also, a Monster Jams Christmas party live at Rookie's Rock House will be tomorrow. On the 25th, you can check out their blog for a list of restaurants that are open on Christmas Day. So if you want to view that too, that's a great way to see what's going to be open on Christmas Day. That's on their blog section if you go to their website. They do have their blog. So I think that's definitely something that we'll do here. We'll see what's going on when it comes to their blog page. But they've got some fun movies and trivia, fun things to check out, different events that are coming up, and more. Especially coming up, a lot of it's after the holidays, after Christmas. So it does kind of skip a couple days during the holidays, Christmas Eve and Christmas. But there are some places that are open that you can find on their blog page, on their website. So definitely feel free to check that out too. So those are some great events. Of course, find it at exploreelginarea.com on their Facebook page. Algonquin Lake in the Hills Chamber of Commerce recently posted, please join them in welcoming their newest member, Thrive Pet Healthcare Specialists in Hoffman Estates, to the Algonquin and Lake in the Hills Chamber of Commerce. How cool is that? So if you want to check them out, lots of people saying welcome. And if you want to view more information on that, that's posted on their Facebook page. Coming up also, Geneva Chamber of Commerce recently posted that the Geneva Restaurant Week will be coming up. That's January 17th. Through till the 25th. Now, what is Geneva's Restaurant Week? And I also speak this also in terms of other restaurant weeks that are featured in different villages, cities, and towns in the Fox River Valley area. Lots of places have them. Restaurant Week is a week for you to go to these different local restaurants, try them out. You can do kind of like a restaurant hop. So for breakfast, you go to one place, lunch, you go to one place, dinner, you go to another place, all within a specific village, town, or city. And Geneva Restaurant Week does feature a long list of different restaurants that are available. And that's going to be from the 17th to the 25th. They offer deals, they offer specials. Sometimes they might even offer like gift cards or scavenger hunts to go to. It's a great way to tour and check out these different local businesses. January 17th, from the to the 25th, food lovers are invited to dine their hearts out during Geneva Restaurant Week. For 9 delicious days, participating restaurants will offer special lunch and dinner menus featuring Dine on the Nines pricing, so dinner for $9. Menus do vary. Some offers are per person, some are for 2, some are exclusive. So it's going to vary per participating location and business, right? And others are exclusive dishes you'll only find during restaurant week that they have. It's the perfect opportunity to experience the very best of Geneva's vibrant food scene. They've got over 25 downtown Geneva restaurants participating, and it's from the 17th until the 25th. So if you want to check out more information, that's posted on the Facebook page of Geneva's Chamber of Commerce and Tourism site. So that's a fun event to go to, do some restaurant and food hops. That sounds delicious. Holiday ice cream and pies are ready that you can enjoy at Fifi's Creamery. Just a reminder that they're ready for pickup. They're taking orders until 7 p.m. on the 23rd. Don't miss out on holiday delicacy, including peppermint eggnog and ultimate Oreo pies. An eggnog pie. That sounds interesting for all the eggnog lovers out there. And they are going to be open for Christmas Eve pickup until 4 p.m. So if you want to check them out for more information, they are located in Algonquin. They're at 4071 West Algonquin Road. They recently had a Santa Claus. Santa Claus was over there too. That's pretty cool. So check them out. That's Fifi's Creamery. That's a cute picture of a wiener dog there. I think that is. I love the logo. Yeah, that's pretty cute. St. Charles Area Chamber of Commerce is wishing everyone a very happy holidays. As the year comes to a close, we want to thank their members, partners, and community for an incredible year. We're grateful for your continued support and looking forward to all that's ahead in the new year. Offices will be closed December 24th, 25th, as well as 31st and January 1st of 2026. Remote work days are available by email and phone December 22nd, 23rd, 29th, and 30th. Regular in-person hours resume on January 2nd. Wishing you and your loved ones a joyful holiday season and happy, healthy new year. That's brought to you by the St. Charles Area Chamber of Commerce. Wishing everyone a very happy holidays. The Huntley Area Chamber of Commerce recently posted the I Love Huntley ice sculpture frame was a huge hit at the Ice Sculpture Cocoa Crawl. They enjoyed watching so many attendees pose and snap pictures inside their beautiful frozen centerpiece. A huge thank you to the Village of Huntley, Illinois for sponsoring this fantastic picture-perfect centerpiece. That's a very nice one indeed. Your support definitely helped this unique photo opportunity for the entire community. If you got a picture in the I Love Huntley frame, share it with them, they said. So very nice little display there. Lots of people sharing those great pictures. So that was recently posted not too long ago from the Huntley Area Chamber of Commerce. Explore Elgin area also did mention again here, holiday neighborhood lights are great to check out. Also, Gobert's Farm. We mentioned this here too already, to check out those different light shows that are still going on until the end of the season. You don't want to miss out on these great opportunities. Many different homes are beautifully decorated for the holidays too. So do some Christmas light hunting. Or at least window shopping, right? Do some window shopping. Check it out for yourself. Get some inspiration. Escape the everyday, says Explore Elgin area. It's the perfect time to plan a cozy romantic weekend in the Elgin area with one of your loved ones. Forget the stress of the holidays and reconnect with an unforgettable escape. There's lots of different places. Plan your own self-guided appetizer crawl through one of their beautiful historic downtown areas. You can discover hidden gems and share delicious bites. Check out more information. I mean, there's tons of different places here, all in the different villages of South Elgin, Burlington, East Dundee, and West Dundee. Sleepy Hollow, great date night ideas, romantic weekend ideas too. So definitely good to check out all of that good stuff that's happening in the Fox River Valley. We are approaching close to the 12:30 segment. It is 29 past the hour here. So what we'll do is we'll take another quick time out. When we come back, we will officially be in our Tradio segment. If you're looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, that'll be the time to call in pretty shortly here at 847-931-1410. Of course, you can also text us at 505-926-1410. Share your information with us. Let us know if there's something that you are really looking forward to, something you're looking for, an event that's coming up. Again, holiday season's here. Christmas is just around the corner. You want a last-minute shopping idea, or you're looking for something, someone out there might have it. Stay tuned for more here on Out to Lunch. This is Matt McNeil taking you into the rest of the 12 o'clock hour. Stay tuned for more. We'll be back in just a bit.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Hot Hands. Geneva residents will see the lowest property tax rate since 1980. The City Council approved a 3.25% reduction for the 2025 tax levy, lowering the rate from 0.4779 to 0.4575 for a $450,000 home. That means about $27 in savings. Officials say the cut reflects responsible financial management while maintaining city services. A small plane crashed on Wednesday afternoon at DuPage Airport in West Chicago, killing both men on board. The twin-engine Piper PA-30 went down just before 2 p.m. Emergency crews responded immediately, but both were pronounced dead at the scene. The FAA and NTSB are investigating the cause of the crash. President Trump has signed an executive order that could reclassify marijuana as a less dangerous drug under federal law. The move would shift cannabis from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3, expanding medical research and easing taxes on the industry, but not legalizing recreational use nationwide. This Christmas and New Year's holiday period is expected to be the busiest on record, with more than 122 million people traveling nationwide. AAA says air travel is up, with Florida, Southern California, and Hawaii among the top destinations, while more than 109 million drivers are expected on the roads, especially before and just after Christmas. In Elgin, a 7-year-old child who weighed just 14 pounds when hospitalized in March 2024 was the victim of years of starvation and abuse. 55-year-old Eulela Vences, the child's live-in caretaker, pleaded guilty to aggravated battery causing great bodily harm and was sentenced to 20 years in prison, serving at least 85%. Prosecutors say Vences and the child's mother, Natalie Cruz Gemchi, severely neglected and tortured the child over 3 years. The child survived but faces lifelong medical and psychological challenges. Cruz Gemchi remains in custody as her case continues. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
So you need last-minute gifts. No judgment. Get an extra 25% off during Kohl's Friends and Family Sale and find great gifts under $20. Like something cozy, something thoughtful, something that says you planned this all along. Yep, you're just one quick trip away from checking off the last gifts on your list. Save now at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles. Offer ends December 24th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Protect your home and auto with a bundle from Progressive so you can stop worrying about them and invent new things to worry about, like snakes in your bedroom. Sure, that sounds incredibly irrational, but now that we've mentioned it, you are a little worried. The odds of one snake, let alone snakes plural, are so slim. But you might want to check. Oh, you're not near your bedroom. Guess you'll just have to sit there and worry about it. So let Progressive protect your home and auto, because you've got enough to worry about. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Welcome to downtown Elgin, where businesses, community, and creativity come together. The Downtown Neighborhood Association provides valuable, complimentary services to all downtown businesses, organizations, property owners, and residents, helping you gain exposure and thrive. Whether you're already part of the district or exploring a new downtown location, DNA is here to help your vision grow. Join us in creating a vibrant, connected, and successful downtown Elgin. Call now 847-488-1456, or you can email info@downtownelgin.com. Ask for Jennifer Facala. Downtown Neighborhood Association, where the heart of business beats strong.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. This afternoon, a slight chance of rain showers between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Cloudy with a high near 40. Tonight, mostly cloudy with a low around 34. Temperatures rising to around 36 overnight. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a high near 44. Currently, it is 40 and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly, B21.
And welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch here on WRMN, the voice of the valley and the talk of the town. We hope you're enjoying this afternoon. It's still pretty overcast outside today, but don't let that stop you from having a good Monday afternoon. Cloudier skies are here, and it's going to continue on throughout pretty much the majority of the rest of this week. But with that being said, we do have our Tradio segment. If you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, those who are tuning in might be looking for what you might just have. And maybe they might just have what you are looking for. If that makes sense to you. Of course, it's a great time to buy, sell, trade, and announce. Again, the holidays are here, folks. Christmas is just around the corner. Christmas Eve is already 2 days away. We've got Christmas Day on the 25th. That's coming up this Thursday. It's Monday already. So if you are looking for some last-minute gift ideas, I'm reading off here to you some great Tradio callers have called in within the past couple of weeks. A lot of them are looking for some stuff. If you are looking for any items, maybe you yourself are like, hey, you know what? My son loves vintage 1960s telephones or, something like that. And you can't find, maybe he's looking for a specific one or whoever. Someone's looking for a specific item, a collectible item that they can't find online. They've looked on Etsy, you've looked on eBay, you've looked on Facebook Marketplace, and you can't find it. If you call in, say, hey, I've got this item I'm looking for this item. Someone out there that's listening in might have it. They can call in and they can provide that number, or we'll provide the number to them. So again, it's a great way to buy, sell, trade, and or announce. Maybe you have a collectibles item that you want to sell to someone. Someone out there might just want it if you announce it. So you never really know who's listening in here within the Fox River Valley area. But again, you might have something that someone's really been looking for a long time. Or maybe you have a special Christmas event or holiday event that's coming up and you want to announce it here on the air. This is the time to do it. Please feel free to reach out to us today at 847-931-1410, or you can also text us at 505-926-1410. You can send pictures, flyers, information, texts our way so that we can get it onto the airwaves for people who are listening in right now, no matter how you're listening in, because we've got our YouTube side, we have our app, we have our TuneIn, we also have our website, TuneIn. So let's go through here and see what we've got. We've got a Tradio caller